my fabulous stage manager, who I can never put this together without. So, and you know.
Oh my god! I want some crab!
Look, it's the Hard Rock Cafe!
Let's start motorbombing these suckers!
That would be great for our project, tourist forming tourists. Yeah.
You should totally go ride the carousel.
You should, it's over there. Oh my
Okay,
god.
I'll do it.
Yeah!
Why did I do that? People must think we're crazy.
We are crazy. Where's Tossie?
I think he went into that store.
Okay.
Let's go in.
Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, look, super bags.
So here I am, doing what I do best, folding merchandise and ringing up the customers and whatnot. And then these three teenagers come into my store. And these weren't ordinary teenagers. They were kind of weird or off. So they start looking at all our items, and then they start taking pictures with some of our signs. The white chick takes a picture with a sign that says, "Age, wine improves with age, I improve with wine." Drunk. And then the dude takes a picture with Rosie the Riveter saying, "You can do it." Okay. And then the black dude, actually, I don't know if he was black, maybe he was Mexican, takes a picture with a sign that says, "These boobs are real, this smile is fake." He's probably the gay one out of the three. And then get this, then they start recording themselves to the Harlem Shake song in my store.
Con los terroristas.
Excuse me?
Oh, yes.
Could you take a picture of me and my friends with this sign, please?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm working right now. Sorry about that. I think we should just ask her to take a picture while I was on the clock. Can't she see that I'm working? Seriously, these teenagers need to leave my store now. Ain't nobody got time for that?
My spring break was about to begin, and my parents decided to take my sister and I to San Francisco. Oh, and I have photos that I would love to share with you. One of the biggest days that stands out to me was when we as a family went to Fisherman's Wharf. I remember we took this cable car thing called the F Wharves, and sitting on it, slowly moving down the piers one by one, was fascinating. Then I saw it. A huge plant crab with Pier 39 flags next to it, waving in the wind next to the Hard Rock Cafe. How cool. During our adventures around the wharf, we got hungry and we wanted to get some dinner at Bubba Gum's. I remember there were these three annoying college kids being annoying as hell, and they were acting like they were the Mr. Forrest Gump himself. Hey, would you like Bob's chocolates? No, that wasn't it. Or something like that. What happened after Bubba Gum's? Oh, yes. I, of course, was very exhausted, but my sister really wanted to go to the Aquarium of the Bay. So, of course, we went. And as all tours are, it was extremely boring. Oh, but let me tell you, the one thing that I love about this aquarium, museum thing, or whatever you want to call it, was the seals. I love seals. Oh, and speaking of seals, I saw these two college boys literally reenacting seals on the pier. I almost peed my pants. So many emotions were going through my mind right now. Seals, OMG.
Zipper bags! They're super cool. One giant zipper and it can be any length you need.
hungry and wanted some dessert. Now, come along with me and let me tell you a little bit about this
Zipper
great place that
bags.
we went to.
Get your zipper bags. No? Okay. I'm Zipper Girl. I wish that was a superhero's name. Or even a villain's. But no, it's just a job title. Not that bad of a job, but too cool a name for too lame of a life. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Let me start over. I'm Zipper Girl, and I am invisible. See, I got this job down at the wharf selling zipper bags. You know, the one where the entire thing's just one long zipper. Zip it shut, it makes a bag. Unzip it, and it's just one long-ass zipper cord. I don't know, tourists love that shit. Anyway, so I got the job and I thought to myself, well, this is just great. Nobody wants this crap. Hey there, are you interested in a zipper bag today?
What am I doing with this?
You know you want one.
No, I need to save for my goat calendar.
Tough crowd. Even that crazy troubadour knows they're useless. Give me back my scented candle stand. At least I can argue uses out of that one. This here is just a cheap plastic zipper that makes a bag that nobody wants when they can go upstairs and spend the same amount of money on a nice leather clutch with a brand name attached to it. You see, I know how these people think. But money is money is money, and here I am selling zipper bags to no one. Well, I guess 2 people. Yup, that's my batting average, folks. 2. Zip. Zip, 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 zip. See, Johnny was definitely right. That smug bastard. Not that I'll ever tell him that. The last thing he needs to know was that he was ever right at anything. That's my job in this relationship. Anyway, he was regrettably correct. If you're gonna stoop as low as pandering to tourists, you might as well take the full plunge and work at Hooters. Pay is better, business is far better, and I'd be indoors all day. Stripping without unzipping, he chided once he found out what my new merch was, almost every morning before I head down to the wharf. Down that point is lit. It's the only thing keeping me attached to him, and he knows it. But while I still have a shred of my former dignity, I will continue to stand here, calling to passerby. For I am Zipper Girl, and I am freaking invisible. Hello. Hi. Are you interested in the zipper bag today? No, thank you, but here's a penny for good luck.
My friend Caminante once told me, I am shocked by how much money I see on the ground in this country. Quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies. There are more homeless people in this country than so many other places, yet there's money lying all around and no one cares to pick it up. Pennies. In a similar way that a ladybug lands on your nose, you see a shooting star, you blow up those bush flowers, or you find a four-leaf clover. Pennies are a sign of hope in my life. Heads up or not, shiny or dull, it doesn't really matter to me. Pennies make me smile and wonder. My mom used to find and collect pennies and say that they were a kiss from an angel. Okay, I like that. And I didn't realize how much I liked that until my mom began living in the sky when I was 16. And since then, pennies are a hug, a hello, a kiss, and a yes. From my mom, from the universe. Okay, so I find these pennies on the ground. They make me smile, they make me happy. But what does it really mean? The way I'm currently seeing it is yes. You are going the right direction. Do it.
Have you heard about the Johnsons?
No, what happened now?
Their place is like a wreck. They must have fired their landscaper. Or maybe got deported.
Oh, Richard.
And their son hasn't been to lacrosse practice in a week. At this rate, he'll never get into an Ivy League.
Well, I heard Christine took his Mercedes away and canceled his spring break trip to Jamaica.
Tell you I'm sorry.
Do you think these canceled will that later? I don't know why Lululemon tried to do a recall. I think they're sexy.
I was just guessing. Numbers and figures. Tales on the side.
That's nice. You never see that around the arena.
Don't give him any of our hard probably just gonna go spend it on drugs. Anyway, tomorrow I have an appointment with Goldie, our real estate agent. She's taking me to some spots around the marina to look at for my new Pilates spa. Botox and Pilates under one roof for all the hot marina moms. Richard, what are you doing? It's cold outside and the fog is rolling in.
Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said this would be so hard. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said this would be so hard.
Hey, I've been thinking about you all day long. I have to see you tonight. Don't worry about how to get there. I have a surprise for you.
Hey honey, I have a surprise for you. I made your favorite lamb shanks and risotto, and then I felt like we could go see a movie on Chestnut Street.
Not tonight. I'm going to Club Jack with some of the girls for a VIP wine tasting, and then we're going out for drinks. You know how the guys like to call us the Cougars? Don't wait up.
Okay. Bye. Screw this.
Hey man, can you help me out?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did you buy drugs with the money I gave you earlier?
No, of course not. No. Just leave it out.
I want some.
Step in my office.
Okay.
Sure. I got you man.
I don't know. I think I just need to get away.
I mean, we could do the transaction around that dumpster over there.
No, not like that.
That's pretty chill.
I feel so sedated in my mind. I need something to make me feel young again.
That's exactly what we need.
Okay. How much is it?
$500.
$500. I'll give you 50.
That'll do.
Do you have a lighter? Okay. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I've lost something, you know? But it's never too late to get it back.
Ain't that the truth? You alright there, buddy?
Man, I haven't been alright in a long time.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
It's my wife.
Oh,
She's never home.
where is she?
I don't know. I don't think I know anything about her. I don't even know if I love her anymore. You ever love anything?
Yeah, I love goats.
But like a person.
Yeah, I love everything about goats. They're my favorite animal, you know. Hey, did you know that there are over 450 million goats on this earth? And now more people consume goat meat and goat milk than any other cow and chicken combined. This one time, I was at my favorite website, which you've probably been to, www.gofanatics.com. And I was scrolling through this year's options for calendars, you know? And then, so you see the typical goats yelling like people, goats in the urban life, goats on farms, but then I struck something, and it blew my mind. It was called Goats in Trees. So what I do, ordered it, next, rushed the shipping, without me, and I have to wait a grueling 24 hours for my soon-to-be most prized possession to arrive.
That's great.
I couldn't sleep that night. I tossed and turned, went up and down my bed. I tried to count goats in my sleep. But right when I was about to sleep, the doorbell rang. I nearly ate shit getting out of bed. Sprinted to the door, gave the delivery man my autograph. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the 2013 calendar of Goats in Trees. gotta keep it with me, gotta keep it nice and safe, you know what I mean, man? Look at this guy's chilling.
I know. That's great.
Gotta keep this thing safe.
I know. I used to keep her safe. What am I doing here? I need my wife.
Yeah, you need your wife? Yeah, well, I need a goat.
Richard, my card was declined. Do you know how embarrassing it is to leave your shopping bag on the counter and not walk out with it? And I couldn't even order the sofa from Italy.
So what? It's just a couch.
This is a $4,000 upholstered in fine Italian silk sofa, not just a couch. And why is our card getting declined anyway?
I don't know, maybe you spent all of our money.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were poor now. What do you want me to do? Just stop being fabulous?
It's always about money with you. This isn't life, this is just stuff, and you're acting like it's more important than living. And well, honey, that's just nuts.
You know what? I'm going to my sister counseling.
No! No, you're not! I know you're never there, I'm not fucking stupid. Just tell me what his name is.
What does it even matter to you anyway, Richard? He does what you used to do. Now, you're just my broken ATM.
Doesn't matter anyways, you're never fucking home. What happened to us? I feel like I don't even know you.
You don't think I remember the nights when we used to go to Blue Light Bar and get shit-faced and dance to Journey all night long? Or midnight escapades to the Palace of Fine Arts when no one else was around? Well, after every day together, so long, I just get tired.
I know it's not easy, but you have a life here, and it's a nice life. I bought you a nice house and a nice car. You were supposed to be my nice wife. What happened to that?
Where would I even go, Richard?
I don't know. You're stuck here, and whether we like it or not, we're here. You can't just leave it now. You can't just leave me now.
Well, where do we go from here?
I don't know. Maybe we try. I mean, would it be so hard? Just fake it till you make it?
In order to project an image of success, you can fake success at all times. That's always been my philosophy.
No. I love you, Heather.
I love you too, I guess.
Let's go for a walk.
Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said this would be so hard. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said this would be so hard. Well, I'm taken back to the start. Come up to me, tell you I'm sorry.
Hi, Grandma. How's it going?
Fine, fine, dear. Just getting ready for this blind date.
Oh, yeah. Are you excited?
Let's just say your mother put this together, not me. I am excited to see some jazz, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to have a great time. Who knows? Maybe you're about to fall in love.
We'll see about that. You look anxious, dear. What's wrong?
I just saw some crazy stuff in the park, Grandma. It kind of freaked me out.
What happened?
Well, you know how I like taking walks to Golden Gate Park?
Yeah.
Well, this morning I took my usual route around the lake to that Chinese-style gazebo. You know the one. And I'm standing on this tiny arched bridge just a few feet from the entrance, and I see this nasty white latex glove on the ground.
Really?
Yeah, I know, gross, right? But I continue on to sit at the small round table inside, and I enter, and there is an empty fifth of Kettle One vodka on the table, and scattered on the ground there's a baggie with unused gauze and a flat stick of metal with a razor edge. And my first thoughts were, somebody was murdered here. I mean, what if the body's in the lake?
That's where I'd stow it.
They don't call it Stoic for nothing, right?
I'll bet.
I mean, maybe somebody lost a bet. I mean, that metal could have slit someone's throat, but shouldn't there have been more blood? Some freaky blood sacrifice, freaky thing went down, surely.
Kettle One, though? Honey, that's more swanky than freaky.
Yeah, I mean, it just got me thinking about all the fucked up stuff that happens in the city. I mean, there's underground scenes I've never even fathomed that are probably in their prime in our beautiful, liberated city.
I know a few.
I mean, we hear about the shit coming down on Shotwell over our cheap headphone bliss on the bus. We vaguely heard that San Francisco is a major sex trafficking hub.
But we love how real the Bay is.
Really though, I mean, sometimes the buzz scares me. It's too much. I mean, the pressure of all these people is driving me crazy, and I know it gets to you too. I mean, our little big city has a lot of dirt on us, you know, so it plays with our hearts, gives us reasons to celebrate, makes us never want to leave, and then forces us out broke. It's a trap.
We think San Francisco's the greatest city in the world, and we overlook the hypocrisies, the freaks, and the flaws. It's an unfortunate fact of city life. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but it happens.
It's all right, Grandma. I mean, I should be used to it by now.
I'm just about ready. Will you walk me to Yoshi's?
Of course.
I miss this church.
I do too. You remember that graffiti project we did in the 90s?
It's still here.
Look at that. Ooh, look at those cute boys over there.
Where? Fillmore's? What do those boys know about the Fillmore? They probably never even heard Chicory, for Christ's sake. They over there like they live here, and I've never seen them. And I've been here since 1958.
1958, dang Grandma. I don't know, but I heard the jazz scene died out in the Fillmore, and a new generation of music fans came in. You know, big timers like Janis Joplin and Steve Miller Band.
That was Mr. Bill Graham's doing. He brought rock and roll in and pushed jazz out.
Well, at least this street loves its music. We're here. That must be your date.
Well, hello there, beautiful. Didn't know I was going to be so lucky.
Oh, no, sir, not me. This is your date. This is my beautiful grandmother, Sylvia.
Oh, yes, Sylvia. Pleasure to meet you. I'm TJ.
Nice to meet you, TJ.
I'm gonna get going, you know. You two kids have fun.
Are you sure you're okay? You look
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Walking and talking with you really helped. Don't stay up too late.
You ready to listen to some real jazz music? Have a seat, Sylvia. So, where are you from?
Well, originally I'm from Houston, Texas. But I've been living out here in the Fillmore for quite some time now. How about you?
Well, I'm a southern boy myself. Been living in this California city by the bay since 1965. Sure has changed, I'll tell you that. Say, you ever go down to that Civic Center Farmers Market over there?
Sometimes me and my granddaughter, Roxanne, we like to go together on Wednesday mornings.
Oh, yeah, well, you know June and Drew? June? They used to go down to that Civic Center Farmers Market, buy up all the fresh fruits and hand them out to the street people. Sad sight to see down there, all them street people hovering like birds. Say, you ever go to that Whole Foods on the Haight? I can help carry your groceries sometimes for you.
I'll have you know I'm not just some little old lady.
Sometimes I run into my friend Bob. He's 91 years old. 91 years old! Talking about Sea Lion the cat coming to his room at night in senior citizen apartments.
Well, old Bat next door thinks he's trying to steal old Sea Lion. What do you think about that? Bob's been through multiple knee surgeries and falls, but he's real independent, you know? I like to think of myself as an independent woman. And there's that dog park over there. What's the name of that daggone place? Are we going to be ordering any food tonight, TJ? I haven't even looked at the menu yet, and I'm trying to tell a story here. Excuse me. Did you hear me, TJ? And they have all them little dogs just running around, all their owners, crazy little things. Shih Tzus. States sure didn't go like this back in my day. Pom-poms, poodles. They have a pug parade on Sunday. Their owners dress them up all kind of crazy. Come run around with their little curly Q-tailed butts. Little pug butts everywhere.
It's a beautiful day.
Shoes stranded on the ground without their partners, and shoes hanging down from telephone wires. Colorful arrays of old movie tickets, bottles cloaked in paper bags. Amongst other things, I wash my hands after looking at. So I was out the other day just like any other, looking for something that strikes my fancy. And after a couple blocks, I realized I'm being followed. Now, I watch daytime TV, and I know when you're being followed, you gotta take 3 consecutive right turns. Because then you know for sure you're being followed. So I do, and lo and behold, I just can't get away. Then I realized something, that no matter what I do, no matter where I go in the city, I'll never get away. Because they're fucking everywhere. And I know you all know what I'm talking about. It's written in your program. Butts. Cigarette butts, everywhere you go butts. Big butts and small butts. Nice new round butts, old flat butts. Everywhere you go. Strewn about on the ground like old ticket stubs at the cancer show. You go to the hate, they're everywhere. Like confetti left over from a parade. I think it was the emphysema parade. It could have been tuberculosis. I don't know. But what I do know is, once you notice the butts, you can't look past the butts. Remember me? I met you at a party that one time. It used to be really cool. I'd see you at the parties on the weekends, but then it became every day that I would see you. I know we had some good times together, but it got old. I just couldn't do it anymore, cigarettes. You change people. You make them do things they would never do. Damn it, cigarettes, you turned me into a litter bug. And there you are, on the ground. But like old gum and spit stains, you'll always be a part of this city. And I guess I love you for it.
Watch it, butthead. Self-help bullshit. Oprah's book club bullshit. The dinosaur. What is this book about? Well, that's difficult to say. I haven't read it yet. I just picked it up and casually glanced at the back cover. Should I read this book? Probably. Do you see a clear relationship between the Grand Davidian disaster and the recording of Nirvana's Anutra? Does Barack Obama make you want to drink Pepsi? Does ABBA remind you of AC/DC? If so, you probably don't need to read this book. You probably wrote this book. But I suspect everybody will totally love it, except for the ones who totally hate it. Cool. Shit. I'm late for the 22. You dropped your letter. What?
get some money, and working is clearly not the answer. Please take this money and buy 10 quick picks for the lottery game Hit 5. We will win that and split the money with Casey. If for some reason you don't win, we can try again later. I hope your new town is treating you well. I can't wait to spend time with you. Later, Dad. All these nice things just fell in my lap today.
I wonder who this Andy is.
He's obviously meant for me. I mean, he's got good taste in literature, he's got luck with money, surely a heart of gold. Who the fuck is Casey?
Probably Andy's girlfriend.
Bitch.
Andy's dad seems nice.
Yeah, father-in-law material. Alright, maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Who the fuck believes in this shit anyways? You're more likely to get in a deadly accident than win a lottery.
I find recurrent things in my life that give me hope.
Like what?
Like pennies. Like, find a penny, pick it up, and all day long you have good luck.
Kind of. What do the pennies mean to you?
Finding pennies overall just gives me a sense of direction. Any reason that I come up with of why I found them is correct in my own mind. Any and all of them, nothing but a good thing. Okay, I'm just trying to help you guys see my perspective here. See this guy over here mini surfing? And what a stud, no hands. And do you see that penny near his left foot? Yeah, so are you gonna like marry him now?
Should I take up mini surfing?
Or maybe it's just a sign that the yoga that I just did is in my right direction.
The end is near, huh? Oh, what a travesty of truth I behold. These eschatological scare tactics reek with the future of Rome worse than that of this bus.
The Pope is poop. Pope Benedict XVI announced his retirement on February 11th, and he's the first Pope to retire in the last 600 years. I wonder what previous popes, assuming that they're watching from heaven or thinking about all this, I bet that they're pissed as hell they realize that they could retire.
So I just need to repent, believe, and be saved, huh? Well, this really is helpful. Oh, it says I've been saved through faith. Whew. Guess I can just rest assured that when I die, I'm not going to hell.
You must harness the infinite power of your mind to be saved from the Illuminati. The Pope is one of them, and his retirement will mark the beginning of constant weekly global events. Discoveries revealed, space objects sighted, new creatures found, and valuable historical artifacts mysteriously uncovered.
I can't wait to
Back
get
door.
the rest of this back door. Religion in the United States. Over 70% of the people actually live in Christians. If that were true, wouldn't there be 70% less rape and murder? There would be actual unity. But no, the truth is, those 70% are handing out pieces of paper, thinking they are making a difference in being good Christians. Last time I checked, I think the word Christian meant you were a follower of Jesus. And I can't remember hearing or reading about Jesus passing out pieces of paper. Everyone is encapsulated and entranced by the capsules that they grasp that help them feel a sense of worth and connection, numbing them to the reality reflected in their screens.
The retirement of Pope Benedict XVI will mark the beginning of a new era. Extreme neo-Nazis will boldly resurface and join forces with the likes of Kanye West, Katy Perry, and Kim Kardashian. This triple team of power caves, along with other members of the Illuminati, will form a super secret organization, and they will be called the Illuminatis, and they will be the ones that take over the world!
Not just these Americanized Christians that are the problem, but it's all of us. We don't question things enough, no research for ourselves, and look into something with both such freedom, such salvation, and just walk around bitter and put off by all the negative experiences we've had from living in a country as religious and hypocritical as this one. We need to see past the people, seek God, seek truth once more. At least she's questioning something, even if she is crazy.
The zombie virus and weather machines, they can control weather anywhere in the world. Hurricanes, tornadoes, great storms, and tsunamis at their disposal. Catastrophes weren't no accident.
I would stand up on this bus now and proclaim this truth to my fellow San Franciscans. But then I'll be just like the rest of them, distancing myself and caught with my own delusions of eternal life and self-worth, Like everyone else in the corner with their megaphones, proclaiming something they don't know and speaking everyone's view of God. Instead, I choose to let my life speak. And by living a life of love and actually caring for people, perhaps then they'll see God through me.
God help us all.
Excuse me, this is my stop.
Back door!
Lord.
Woo-hoo! I am rolling, smooth gliding. I am sexy, sleek, and starving. Oh no. My head, my head, my head. Did you really have to go and fill me up so many times? I mean, that's not useful, but sheesh, no one can pound him like you can, girl. And then you go and drop me on the Muni, really? Guess I can forgive all that though, because I'm still riding high in that space between wheels and feet and crawling children. Speaking of which, there's another one of those curious kids. Shoo, hey, shoo, shoo, shoo. No, no, no. I know I'm pretty, but don't put me in your mouth. I guess your sense of humor is rubbed off on me. Oh, thank you, Mama. Yeah, take him out of here. Shoo. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa, whoa. Oh, shake it off. Shake it off. Oh, I feel like you when you get sick from staying out way too late with me, taking generous swigs, and people all around would tell you were 2 seconds away from becoming a human fountain. They give you those licks, remember? But you would just laugh at what a friend said and go back to staring at the plastic floor. Last stare. Last stare. Hold, bend over. Hold it. Keep holding. Oh, doors open again. People in, out, so many different shoes. We love shoes. Well, still love them, I guess, but just separately now. Oh, hey, those look like the ones you wore for Jackson's New Year's party. Yeah, it's got the, what, 3-4-inch heel and glossy coating, except hers are more fuchsia and yours are like neon pink. Oh, excuse me, we must give you a guest Oh, shoot, no, not again. It's like these drivers don't even care. And another hill. Ooh. I'm starting to feel like you, wobbling up streets, downstairs, in and out of people's laps and houses. But you were always smiling and laughing. Sometimes too loudly, but laughing nonetheless. It was nice. Nicer than this. Someone coughs. Someone frowns. The constant churn of strangers' noise and rhythms fill the air. I don't like these as much as nighttime sounds. Those are much more interesting. These are dead. Dead, dull, daytime noises. Where's my party at? Maybe Heels knows. I can't follow her out. But then again, who does know? I'm staring up at everyone from the corners of the floor, and not one person has seemed to care yet. To smile, to laugh, and no one has noticed my metal-on-metal grind, or bothered to look under their chairs for the gold and cream and too pretty to be ignored. Much too special to be forgotten. Much too fun to be stuck on the Muni. Right? Where's my party at? Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am? No, child. My name is Kissy Monet.
Hi, Kissy. I was just wondering if maybe you could tell me what stop to get off at to get to the Haight?
Sugar, you're here. This is the Haight. This is your stop.
Thanks.
Not from around here, are you?
No, I'm from Ohio.
Ohio. Well, welcome to San Francisco, where the entrance is also the exit. No, really, the entrance is also the exit. This is your stop.
Thanks. By the way, you look great.
Thank you. I didn't catch your name.
Nora. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Monet.
The pleasure is all mine. Maybe I'll see you around. You can tweet me, Instagram me, Yeah, anyways, for nobody.
When I left Ohio, I didn't care where I was going, just that I was gone. When your absent father doesn't make a comeback, even after your loving mother surrenders to cancer, you kind of realize that you're on your own. I'm only 19. Technically an adult, but no one actually considers you one. You know, it's really just a scapegoat so that people don't have to take care of you anymore. It's like, Nora, you're 19, you're a capable, strong young woman. Surely you can do this on your own. Yeah, well, fuck all of you, because I will do this on my own. In San Francisco. See, I remember my mom telling me stories about San Francisco and the places to go and the art and the food and the people. The hippies of Haight-Ashbury, smoking weed and frolicking naked in their freedom, peace, and love. Sounds happy there. Maybe that's where I'll go.
with their iPhones and their cell phones, selling drugs all over the place. Oh, howdy, officer. Lovely day we're having. Where's my husband? Have you seen him? No. I think I'm bleeding internally. What do you want from me? He used to have it all. Uppers, downers. I was gonna be a professor. But then all the booze, all the blue, pink, purple, magenta. Oh, I fucking hate these big buttons.
Hello. I've been waiting a long, long time for you, Laura. Hear what I have to say. There is much to unveil to you. Oh, you see, you've been lost until now. I am Isis. I come from a long line of psychics. My mother and her mother have traveled the world, presenting the gifts of tarot and psychic readings. And I have followed in their footsteps, granting people with insight and bringing them one step closer to their heart's desire.
And you've been waiting for me?
Yes, I've been watching your path for quite some time now. I know your mother's past.
Yeah, she is gone.
This passing has been something so severe you have lost yourself in finding the process of your path. But today marks a day when the butterfly must emerge from its cocoon.
Say what?
You, my love, are that butterfly, and you must emerge by looking at your life patterns.
Okay, how do I do that?
In order to bring you eternal happiness, you must give me something of your mother's, so I can connect you back to her. necklace, Nora. You must find something, otherwise your soul will be lost forever. Your spirit forever wounded, and you will be like this.
Okay, I definitely have something. A necklace. My mom gave it to me right before she died, actually. It's in here somewhere, I know.
Come back when you have something, and I will help you.
Okay, thanks.
No thanks necessary, child. I will see you soon. You will know it.
Hey, that's a really good song.
Come join us.
Sure, thanks. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying, hear the children cry, singing give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Singing let's get together and feel alright.
Oh, well, hello, Nora. Fancy running into you again so soon.
Hey, Fern.
I have something you don't have.
What is it? What? My necklace? When did you take? How did you do? Why did you do that?
I don't know. Why would I have your necklace? Why do you want it so bad?
It's mine.
Monkey see, monkey do. You know me and I am you.
What? I don't know you. Give me the necklace back.
You don't know me? I don't know me. Oh, all this hair. I remember when I used to have hair like this. Maybe I'll just take it. I'm just kidding. Why do you want your necklace so bad now anyway? Maybe if you would have wanted it earlier, you wouldn't be where you are now.
You're fucking insane.
Am I? Or are you?
Shut up! Give me my necklace.
Oh, well, if that's all you wanted, you should have just asked. Here. Why don't you take this too?
What is that?
Wouldn't crack, child. Toga.
What?
Inhale that love, exhale that hate. Alright, bye.
This place is crazy.
Hello, Nora. I already knew you would be coming back after all. I am a psychic. I can tell you're in good spirits. Please tell me your good news.
I found the necklace. Some crazy lady on the street had it, but I got it back.
Oh, what joy! The ability to hear, see, feel, and connect with your energy is stronger than ever. Now, for clarity and wisdom, the true meanings of this findings. Your mother's pendant. Well, can't you see? You had it with you all along. When you didn't want to remember her, you were not able to find it, but it was there because you wanted it to be there. You wanted to find it. Keep it with you, wherever you are in your journey as well as in your life, Nora. Go into the world now with an open heart and the willingness to always carry hope within your soul.
What are you talking about, though? I didn't have the necklace. That lady on the street did.
The truth exists only within yourself.
Isis, what is this about? Do you want my necklace, my money? Are you just trying to fuck with me?
You have the power to understand any truth you want.
Seriously, what the fuck are you talking about?
In time, Nora, you will see.
You know what? I was willing to put up with this wacko bullshit when I thought I was going to get to see my mom again or something, but all you're doing is preaching about clarity and wisdom. What good does any of that do me? My mom is dead. My dad doesn't give a shit. I thought I could be happy here, but it turns out it's just a bunch of posers and whack jobs.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Nora, but I do not raise the dead. If I had that power, well, then Michael Jackson would still be alive. Nora, trust. In time, you will find the truth you seek. Now you must go.
Maybe that's what Isis meant when she was babbling about truth. There is no real truth, only what we choose to see. Damn it. Now I should go back and apologize and tell her that maybe not everything she was saying was whack. I just miss you, Mom. Isis, hey, listen, about earlier, I'm really sorry. I know that I kind of overreacted and hello, Isis, hi. Hey.
Are you just talking to me?
Yeah, Isis, I just talked to you like,
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
you were psychic and I...
Nah, girl. Sorry for the mix-up. You do kind of look familiar, but, this is a record store. And my name is Natasha. Fern, hey, listen, I'm so sorry.
Hi, do you have a second to save the whales? Both whales are currently endangered, and we need your help to save them.
What? Fern, you have a job?
No, my name is Sunny, and I've been working on behalf of the animals for 6 years now.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, do you not care about the environment?
Just that I was gone. I've been waiting a long time for you.
I'm someone you've been waiting for? I'm feeling a little crazy.
Back to her.
My necklace?
Monkey see, you know me.
You're insane.
Am I? Or are you?
Shut up.
Only truth exists within
I miss
yourself.
you, Mom.
Gentlemen, ladyboys, and everything in between, I am your hostess with the mostess, Miss Kissy Monet. Once again, that is Kissy Monet. Can you guys all repeat that for me on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Kissy
Monet! Music to my ears. Oh, the shameless self-promotion of it all. I love it. Well, welcome to the Castro Cafe. I am Kissy Monet. I host a weekly show here at the Castro Cafe. And tonight we have a lovely show planned for y'all. But before we get started, I need a little help from the crowd. Can you all do that for me?
Yeah.
I said, can you all do that for me? Okay. Well, here at the Castro Cafe, we are a family. We accept everyone. Open arms, love everywhere. And on that note, you know that song? It's something like, we are family! Brother, sister, you and me! Oh! Y'all know that song? It's like something like that. Words I might have screwed up. Well, you're all gonna sing it with me, okay? Okay. This is a test. Let's go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
We are family! Brothers, sisters, you and me!
Oh, good, dude. Guys, we're gonna knock that out real quick. Let's get on with the show. We have a beautiful lineup for you today. 4 performers leaving their hearts in San Francisco out on the line for you. First up, we have a beautiful performer. Her name is Olga. Get it, Olga.
In this city and down this street, there is a bump over a stump where a tree used to be. I found the city, or you could say it found me. A city on a hill, a city by the sea, a 7 by 7 jungle of cement and concrete. There is more to this place one last try, that's all I need. I can still make the world see that things are not just things, that there's more to be seen. This city is a playground from where I see, far in between. The best things are hidden. Beauty is quick look, or you'll miss it. It's hard to believe that it is what it is, all things made for the shelf where they sit. It's hard to believe how this city, these streets, these red curves and suburbs, these tree stumps weren't made for me. This neighborhood, this city, these tree stumps, this bump, this crack at my feet. I found this spot. I know it's hard to believe, but I was made for this city and it was made for me. Because in this city and down this street, I found myself, I found me.
Thank you so much. Actually, the city was made for me. Alright, it's made for us all. Anyway, we gotta keep going. Next up, we have the beautiful, the gorgeous Tasi.
Everything happens faster in college. Semesters, making friends, falling in love. There's the option of hooking up every single night, or there's the bookish life of study, study, and study. And then there's me, confused and somewhere in between. The thing that I love about being here, though, is that I can control who knows what about me. When I arrived on this big college campus, no one knew my history, and that was fine with me. And then I met him. His name is Kenny. He was a guy I was seeing. He saw on my Facebook status that one of my favorite quotes was, "You can't bandage the damage." He later asked me, "You're damaged?" And I said, "Yeah, aren't we all?" And he said, "Yeah, but you're still young." And I asked what happened. And then the thoughts that started flooding through my head. Do I tell him the truth, or do I just lie? What if he thinks differently about me? But then I thought to myself, there are some things we should know about me. I could have lied, but a story like mine changes a person in ways that never go away. And so I began. Matthias and I dated a little over a year. It was May of 2009. He was murdered. A bullet to his head. Kenny and I both sat in silence. He said that he was sorry for my loss and that I had to go through that. Matthias was the perfect boy for me. After he died, I stuffed everything he gave to me in a box and put it in my closet, daring not to look back at those memories. But recently, after 3 years, I sat in bed, going through all those objects he gave me, all those memories floating back. It's so weird because even after all these years, I can't get rid of those objects. It keeps me connected to him. And it lets me know that wherever he is, he's okay. It's been over 3 years. I'm moving on, but sometimes it stops me from trying to love again. I mean, something so terrible only happens once in a young guy's life. It couldn't possibly happen to me again. Could it? As I look back, I'm a more mature, wiser, and optimistic person Natasi that came before me. I'm telling you my story because I'm letting it grow up with me rather than hold it so tightly, like a secret.
Thank you so much, Tasi, for sharing that with us. Thank you. Next up, we have a gorgeous performer, and she goes by the name of Lexi.
I knew before I even opened my eyes that I was somewhere unfamiliar. It was the smell. I let one more blissfully ignorant moment pass before I woke up to the atrocity that was this boy's room. Seriously, the literal epitome of every college boy's dorm room. It was revolting. There were dirty clothes everywhere, cups and bowls and bongs, a moldy sandwich in the corner, I'm not kidding. It was so disgusting that I was literally halfway to the door before I even realized that I hadn't even taken a gander at my partner in debauchery crime. This is a small venue and I can hear you all judging me. And before you do that, you can just shove it because rum has been medically proven to cause severe memory loss, okay? Anyway, I tiptoed over to his sleeping hole, pulled back the Target comforter that literally smelled like bologna, and realized I still couldn't tell you his name. Now you can judge me. Anyway, it's really times like those that I wish I carried around that travel-size Holy Bible that guy gave me. You know the guy on the corner of Powell and Market, always holding the sign, screaming like, "Sex is bad, God hates you if you do it." Ha! Joke's on you, pal, because everyone says that Jesus loves me. Anyway, when was I gonna learn? Alcohol always leads to poor life choices. Always. As I walked away from what can really only be described as the special level of hell reserved for lustful sinners, I started to fish through my purse for my one true love in this world. And I know you're all thinking it's my class, but I actually lost that on Muni last week. No, it's my one true and only uterus janitors. Yeah. You know, without those, I don't know where I'd be today. But I realized really quickly that I had lost them. Awesome. Now I'm going to have to alert my gynecologist that I've irresponsibly lost the one thing that wasn't making my sex life completely irresponsible. Leave it to Lexi to get schmammered and seduce some innocent little college boy. Champagne really does sneak up on you though, you know? Yeah. God, and this kid was so adorable with his sweet little beer belly and unwashed hair. SF State boys. He was really everything I was going to miss about my undergraduate sexual escapades. I mean, a little throwback Thursday never hurt anybody, am I right? Yeah. Due to the overwhelming amount of respect that I have for my inherent duty to protect my uterus and its well-being at all costs, I sucked up my pride and let the pharmacist judge me while I ordered myself a little morning cocktail of Plan B and extra strength Tylenol because, well, I mean, you know, #college.
Girl, have I been there or have I been there? #BabyDaddyDrama.com. Child. Well, moving on. Next up, we have a singer. We all heard your performance earlier. Not so good. So we're going to bring the vocals of Ray.
So I came here initially to show you guys my Go calendar, but it seems someone has stolen it from me on Muni. So I wrote this number about that Go calendar. I swear I'll never be happy again until that Go calendar is in my hand. I'm not some farmer you can sweat. I thought I'd have a goat eventually. Goats, 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 goats. Now everyone's saying goats.
Chalet? Oh yeah, it's me. I'm sorry, it's so loud. I play guitar.
Excuse me!
cute. But tell me why he asked my name though. And by the end of the night, he was calling me Rachel. Ew! I was like, you know my name's Michelle. And he was like, if that mattered. And I just like, totally walked away from him. No, I did. I totally walked away from him. I was like so proud of myself. Oh, I'm going to that place anyway though. I mean, yeah. You're charging like $3 for a beer now? Come on, please. But did you hear what Sharon did last night? Okay. She knows I like Justin. So she was like Facebook messaging last night, like midnight, and told him she thought he was so cute, and he totally wasn't having it, but he played along anyway, right? But then she's like liking all his pictures on Instagram, and then has the nerve to comment on a picture of me and him and say it's so cute. Like, who are you? I swear, if I saw her on the street, I would just call her out. And if she got sassy, I would punch her right in the face. Oh! Hey!
Fucking people these days, man. Out of their goddamn minds. Crossing all kind of boundaries and lines. Since when did banging become a fucking crime? Every little punk and their mom's gonna make a dime. But the real bangers? Nah, the real bangers don't work the streets like they used to. Nah, they got fucking wives. They work in offices with windows. They own restaurants, farms and shit, yo. I'm acting instead. I ain't a banger. I'm a fucking businessman, yo. The way I see it, me against the fucking world. What you need, man? No, man, keep fucking walking, yo. When I was a kid, these fucking streets weren't safe. This fucking whole neighborhood wasn't safe. There wasn't no fucking fun day Sunday in Dolores Park. Nah, people stayed away from that place. There were crackheads and addicts. Nowadays you got fucking rich girls with iPhones, walking their iPhones. Fucking nerds with glasses reading books and shit, yo. Fucking hipsters and bangers, rubbing elbows, drinking fucking lattes together. Shit's crazy. I ain't even caught up with that shit though. This is me. This is my life. Hey man, what you need? Nah, keep walking, yo. You man, what you want? Yeah, come on. Yeah, keep going. And no joke, the other day, I saw some shit that blew my damn mind. I've been my whole fucking life in this city, and I ain't never seen some shit like this. Fucking monk, walking down Mission Street, fucking bald head and everything, yo. Looked like a badass. People didn't know what he was gonna do. People didn't know what he wasn't gonna do. Shit was crazy. I ain't getting caught up in that shit though. This is me. This is my life. It's cold out here tonight. Yo, man, what you want? No, get your punk ass out of here. I need to eat, don't I? It's a fucked up game. That ain't on me, though. I'm just playing the only way I know. Ain't no one ever gave me shit. Everything I got, I earned. What you need, man? No, keep on. I need to eat, don't I? These fucking rich kids never eat. No, that's that fucking yay they buying from me. Man. You wouldn't believe it, yo. They're everywhere these days. Their money is fucking changing this city. Might fucking retire soon. They're the fucking easy life. The money wasn't so good. She want me? No, I don't know. Nah, keep your ass. Keep going, yo. But I've been on my own since I was 16. I don't live on the street, just close to. I'm going to the top. I'm gonna change this world. But first, I just gotta eat, yo.
Hey, when you go and eat, fucking let me know. bum on Mission Street. I ain't got no audience. Shit. All I know is the weight of the whole earth is keeping me down. Fucking gravity. But it's time for me to go to work. Because I got one job to do, and that's to get change for you. You got some change? Spare some change? Here's some change. Hey, what's up, baby? See that? Change in pockets, but no change in people. Hey, man. Hey, I got the market carrying some change.
Fucking back up.
See what I'm talking about? All this work, though. You can get dehydrated. Woo! Jingle bell. Where'd that pump go? Oh, shit. I don't need nothing. I don't need no fancy iPhones, no fancy cocaine. All I need is you, bottle. Just you and me against the world. Oh. Shit. Oh, wait. Need a new bottle? Good change. Ah. Change. Right here, glorious change. Oh, fuck. Why did you do that? You did that fucking... I'm never going to be able to get all this back. All that hard work for nothing. Fuck. And there's cigarette butts everywhere. Shit. Man, who cares? Bum on Mission Street. No one loves me. Did anyone ever? How I got here, I just don't know. I fucking hear these guys. Fucking hear them. Hey, wait a second. This one's lovely.
Thank you, yes. Do all people find recurrent things in their lives that give them hope? Do you?
In the Fisherman's Wharf, I'm a retail associate. Speaking to rude, high, or drunk customers. In San Francisco, I'm tossing, discovering new things every day.
In Fisherman's Wharf, I'm Michigan boy, a tourist in love with seals. In the Crocker Amazon district, I'm Zach, a boy who just wants acceptance.
In Fisherman's Wharf, I am a invisible zipper girl. In San Francisco, I'm Erica, writer and explorer.
In the marina, I am a lonely man in a hollow life. But in the Richmond, I'm a lover and a foodie.
In the marina, I'm a fabulous gold digger. In the hate, I'm the daughter of hippies.
In the marina, I'm a homeless, goatless drug dealer. In the Eagle side, I'm Austin, a guitarist of high society.
In the Fillmore, I'm a granddaughter who steps on the cracks in the glittering streets. In the Sunset, I'm Roxanne, dormant queen of Irving.
In the Fillmore, I'm Sylvia, a reminiscent grandmother. In the city of San Francisco, I'm Jennifer, and I'm perpetually lost.
On the Muni, I'm not grounded in the realities of love. In the Mission, I'm Natalie, stoner in a commune.
On the Muni, I am the discarded debris of a drunk dame. In Park Merced, I am Jennifer, an overwhelmed cartoonist.
In the Castro, I'm Lexi, just a girl trying to have a little fun. In San Francisco, I'm Sage, a mermaid.
In the hate, I'm Fern, a crazy hippie lady. And in San Francisco, I'm Lucinda, and I'm not that different.
In the hate, I am Isis, a psychic. In the Sunset, I'm Natasha, a music dreamer.
In the
In the Castro, I am Kissy Monet, San Francisco's fierce-ass drag diva. In the Tenderloin, I'm Chase, Starbucks barista and student.
In the Mission, I'm a rich white girl transplanted from LA. In Richmond, I'm Cameron, a student and a healer.
In the Mission, I'm a businessman. In San Francisco, I'm Peter, the dreams of my father.
In the Mission, I'm a bum, drunk and high and hungry and tired. But in San Francisco, I'm Trevor, fucking some guy.
In San Francisco, I'm Penny and I'm a dreamer. In the Sunset, I'm Danielle and I'm home.
Fillmore, Main Street, Ingleside, I sure would be down to ride through that big old San Francisco Bay. Holy moly, Union Square, Marina, Mission, Forest Hill, I've never seen a city like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend, I'm screaming to a Richmond, there ain't nothing more I need. Twin Peaks, Knoxville, Castro, Live, Candy, Concrete, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, home, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, home, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, home, yes I am home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
That was really good.